Indeed, we trust, O Elohim, on this very special day that only you have made, that we remember your sons and your daughters that perished that we may live, those who sacrificed their lives to protect their children, to protect their families, to protect their loved ones, to protect their nation, Biafra. It is unto thee that we repose every trust. You will not allow this generation that they fought for to be put to shame. You will not allow our enemies to triumph over us. For no one hopes in you and ever come out in shame. But shame shall encompass all of them who are treacherous. Shame shall be the portion of all the saboteurs, both dead and living. Shame shall become and will be the portion of those that persecute your children. You will show us your way, for we are nothing without thee. You will teach us your paths. You will guide us in your truth. You will teach us, O Elohim, because you are Chukokika Biama, our Savior and our Redeemer, and our hope is in you and you alone. Every day, every morning, every night, we ceaselessly call upon your holy name, that you may have mercy upon us, that your love and your grace may abide within us. Do not remember the sins of our youth. Do not remember the sins of our fathers and our ancestors. Do not count our rebellious ways against us. According to your love, O Elohim, please have mercy upon us and give us Biafra in our time. For we are upright in thy word. For we are guided by the instructions you have laid down in your commandments, that sin may not have any hold over us. Come and guide us in your humble way and teach us to be that which you have destined us to become. For we have no other God apart from thee. We have no other creator apart from thee. For the sake of your name, not for anything that we may have done, not for any righteousness that we may have possessed. Elohim, forgive us our iniquity and have mercy upon us. Grant us Biafra in our time, that your name may be exalted, that your name may be praised, that your name, O Elohim, may be lifted up above every other name, now and forevermore, we pray. He say, Mama Dregi Chineke.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you're joining me from any part of the world, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Africa, wherever you are joining me from, I really do appreciate you. Please kindly go to the comment section after watching the video. Pull down your comments. Say it the way you feel it. Express yourself. Make your contributions to the channel so that we can grow together. Nobody knows it all. We are all learning from one another, and all we are asking for is nothing but freedom. We are speaking of for freedom. Anybody who is really in need of freedom in this world, we all need freedom, more especially people in Nigeria. Every indigenous tribe in that contraction called Nigeria needs freedom, and that is why we're here fighting for our freedom. We have to be free. Nobody can stop us. Remember, as always, I have to remind you about the prayers that MAZI and Kanu have given to us to pray. The 150 days prayer, that prayer is working miracle. Is working miracle. Even when we have not finished the prayer, you can see the effect of the prayer. A lot of things are happening. Some that you have had, some that you have not had yet. A lot is happening. Let us continue to pray that prayer. Today is the 70th day. 70, the 70th day of the prayer. So, Psalm 70 is what you're going to read today. If you have not read yours, please kindly read yours. Today, we are going to talk about a sit at home, which is going to take place very, very soon, in some hours from now, in Biafra land. This sit at home is a way to show solidarity to our Supreme Leader MAZI Kanu. Remember, as the DOS has announced, that if our Supreme Leader is not released, we are going to be having a sit at home every Monday until our Supreme Leader is being released. This is a solidarity. If you really love freedom, if you are from the southeastern part of Nigeria, Biafra land, you are in Biafra land and you really love freedom, and you know really that you love freedom and you love MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, who is fighting along with you, you have to observe this at home. The arrest of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is the arrest of every single Biafran in that Biafra land. As soon as MAZI NNAMDI Kanu was arrested, that was the day every Biafran was arrested. So don't tell me that you won't have time to observe the sit at home. You have to observe the sit at home because somebody have sacrificed his life for you. So many people have put their life on the line because of you. And today, our supreme leader MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is in the hand of the DSS because of you and I. The only thing we can do for him is this civil disobedience. The civil disobedience have a very strong effect. It sends a very strong message. When you sit at home, nobody is asking you to attack anybody. Nobody is asking you to go and fight. Nobody is asking you to go and kill anybody. All you have to do, close every business you have on Monday, shut it down, stay at home. This message has been passed for a very long time, and whatever you need to use on Monday must have been provided for yourself. Even your children missing the school on Monday is not going to make them any difference. It's not going to make them dumb or make them anything. You can lecture them in your home. You can lecture them in your home. You can use Monday to study about Biafra. Those of you who are students, parents who have students, you can use that Monday to sit with your family, tell them the story of Biafra and what we are going through. That is the way we can pass the message. This is another way to pass the message so that it can go far. This is a day our younger ones have to look and ask you, why are you not going to work today? You tell them, I am not going to work because Biafra is in captivity. Because the federal government of Nigeria is holding us in captivity. They say we cannot leave. They want to kill all of us. That is what you have to tell your children. This is a strong way to pass the message sitting at home. We cannot be moving about as if nothing is happening. When something very important is happening, they have taken away our voice. The only single voice that speaks for every poor masses in that contraction called Nigeria. He speaks not only for Biafrans, he speaks for every indigenous tribe in Nigeria. But we that own him as Biafran, he is our brother, he is our husband, he is our son, he is our uncle, he is everything that we have. We cannot be going about as if it is business as usual while he is in captivity. That is why we have to speak out as much as we can. The only way we can speak out is to join this very sit at home. Join the sit at home. Never mind what people are saying, whatever people are saying, never mind who is beside you. You personally that is watching this video today, observing the sit at home every Monday is not going to kill you. It will send a strong message. IPOB or the Biafrans are not asking for your money this time. They are not asking you to go and kill anybody. They are not asking you to go out and protest. They are not asking you to expose your life to danger. All they are asking you to sit at home. Observe a sit at home, a silent moment for our supreme leader MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. He deserves more than that. He deserves much more than that. But in order to consider everything, anything we are doing, you consider others also. Sitting at home every Monday is not going to kill anybody. It's not going to take anything away from us. But this is a way that the world will know that we all are behind our supreme leader MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. It will send a strong message. It will send a strong message to Nigeria that the person they are holding is not just MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. They are holding down every single Biafran. Every person from the southeastern part region, southeastern part of Nigeria, the old southeast region, as the whole MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, you are holding that area down. It will send a strong message. That is why you must have to observe. You can see in the past when this sit at home is observed, it sends a strong signal, a strong message, and it's a very strong referendum that we are calling for. Sit at home alone is a referendum for the southeastern part of Nigeria to know that we want out. So we have to control that sit at home. Do not listen to what they are saying. Whoever is telling you to come out, just as the governors, you see the governors, they are bribing people, telling people to go to their work and do their normal things. They don't care about you, and they have never cared. Even before our supreme leader initiated the 30th day sit at home, that everybody should sit at home and remember our fallen heroes. All this while they have never thought about it. Ohaneze Ndibo have never thought about remembering our fallen heroes. Our governors never talked about remembering our fallen heroes. It was only our supreme leader MAZI NNAMDI Kanu that initiated that, and today everybody is celebrating and remembering our fallen heroes. At least 30th May, everybody will remember that yes, we lost 5 million people who gave their life for us to live, who suffered because of you and I. We remember them every 30th, thanks to MAZI Kanu. And today, that man who have made us to remember our fallen heroes is being held captive, and you want to be silent. And you're telling me that observing a sit at home of one day every Monday until he is released is too much. It is not too much, and he's not going to take anything away from you. Who has given us the assignment will feed us and provide for us. Do not mind what the governors and whatever they are saying. These people have no interest. They have none of your interest at heart. They will tell you that sitting at home will affect the southeastern economy. Since the sit at home has not been done, all this while that there has not been any sit at home, how has the economy of that very side of Nigeria affected the ordinary people? How has the economy of southeastern part of Nigeria affected the ordinary people? How has the government established by the Janjaweed, the government and the governors established by the Janjaweed, how have they affected your life? All this while that you're going to your market, you go and come back, you do this and do that, you do everything you need to do. How has they affected your life? Can you tell me any way they have affected your life? They have never affected our life. Instead, they are making us impoverished the more. They are making us impoverished. They have never allowed the world to know what we are suffering. Some of them even come to the national television and they deny that we are being marginalized. People who are supposed to be representing us, who are supposed to know what we are going through. Some of them will come to the national television and they will deny that we are being marginalized. People who call themselves representatives of the people, including Ohanes and Igbo. The only place you see them talking about marginalization is in terms of presidency. Presidency is not even the issue of marginalization. Being a president will not change the marginalization of the Igbos in Nigeria. That is one thing people fail to understand. Having Igbo presidency, having Igbo president will not change the marginalization of the Igbos. It cannot change it. Whether you give Igbo president, the Yorubas have had presidency for 8 years. How are they? Has it changed anything? Has it changed anything in their life? The Ijos have had their own presidency for 6 years. How did it affect their life? Even the cleaning up of Ogoniland, was it clean? Are the Ijo people not still crying? Were they able to recover their oil well that were in the hand of Janjaweed? That will teach you a great lesson, that when you see these political elites talking about marginalization and they mention presidency and all those useless posts that are talking about, that has nothing to do with the marginalization we are talking about. The marginalization we are talking about is the one that is rooted in their constitution. The one that is written in their constitution to make us second-class citizens in a country where they make us second-class citizens, where we are not even recognized as part of the country. In a country where they are talking about quota system, where they are practicing a different thing, where I will score 300 in my jam, I will not be admitted, while a northerner will score 50 and be admitted. Not only that he will be admitted, he will graduate and become my senior at work. That is the marginalization we are talking about. In a place where you will see illiterates ruling, you will see somebody who is a professor being a vice to an illiterate who doesn't have a secondary school certificate. That is the marginalization we are talking about. We do not want to be part of it. Any other tribe can be able to accept it, but the Igbos cannot accept that, because we know how we struggle to study. We know how we struggle to survive. A marginalization in a country whereby we are doing the business in the country, we are holding the economy of the country, and upon holding the economy of the country, doing all manner of importation, there is no port in Igbo land for us to take our goods. No port in Biafra land. Not even in the part of Biafra. Don't mention Igbo land. Not even in Port Harcourt. Not even in Warri. No place in Igbo land, in Biafra land. No place in Biafra land where you have a port. The international airport we have in Biafra land are not functioning. If you are abroad, go and cut a ticket that will land you to Biafra land. You will never see any. You will never see any. You will wait until the kingdom come. You never see any. And if you happen to see, you will see transit from Lagos before you begin to arrive to your destination. That is the marginalization we are talking about. Marginalization that makes us a second class citizen, that makes us when you born a child, your child, as soon as your child grows up, get educated, have all the qualifications, he knows that he will not be a president. He knows he cannot be the chief of army staff. It doesn't matter how educated he is in the military. He will not be the chief of army staff. He knows that he cannot be a commissioner of police for no reason whatsoever, just simply because he's an able person. These are the marginalization we're talking about, and these people are not addressing it. They care less about it. All they are concerned about is their own personal business. They are only pursuing that second class citizen. They have embraced it and made slavery part of them. They don't speak our voice. You can see the voice of the southeastern part of Nigeria. Every single individual in the southeastern part of Nigeria, 99.9% of southeasterners, they want out from the contraption called Nigeria. They don't want to be part of Nigeria. But you will still see some people, those political elites, coming to tell you that it is not all Igbos that are asking out. Every Biafran, not just Igbos, every Biafran, both Ijo, wherever you are, they are a Biafra, every Biafra, southeastern region, the whole southeastern region, they all want out from this contraption. Even if you are talking about our brothers in the coastal region, they are not interested in it, in as much as they are having their own grudges against their brothers. A grudge that the Janjaweed have planted in them, and they embrace it and begin to work against their brother because of what they had from the Janjaweed. Yet they are not happy in that contraption. A place where the wealth of the country is gotten from, yet they have nothing to show. I shared a video where you will see them living on top of water. Where you see them living on top of water. An area that is supposed to, coastal side of Nigeria, coastal part of Biafra land, coastal part of Nigeria, every individual in that very area of coastal part of Nigeria is supposed to be receiving salary, even without working. They are supposed to be paid salary to their account, even without working. They are supposed to be paying every single child salary. But in Nigeria, even after they struggle to go to school and come out, go to the NNPC. How many people from the coastal region are employed in the NNPC? How many of them are employed in the NNPC? How many of them are in the head? If you see them in the NNPC, you see them, they are foremen. They are just cleaners and doing other odd jobs. That is the marginalization we are talking about, and we don't want to be part of it. That is what our supreme leader is fighting for. Somebody who has given us a voice in a country where people say that the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. Today, MAZI Kanu has made the unity of Nigeria negotiable. People can now come to national television to tell us that we have to renegotiate this very contraption. Formerly, nobody dare talk of restructuring. It was MAZI Kanu that gave them the audacity to come and request for restructuring. Today, even in the House of Assembly, they are talking about restructuring. That man who has brought the problem of Nigeria to the forefront in the world. The whole world is now focused on Nigeria, talking about the situation of the indigenous people of Nigeria, regardless their tribe or religion. The world is now discussing it. It was because of MAZI Kanu. And today, that man is in captivity. And you think observing a seat at home to set him free is too much for you? That means you are the devil himself. We have to observe the seat at home. Wherever you are, you have to observe the seat at home. Do not endanger your life. Remember, the ESN are going to make sure they enforce the seat at home. DOS have already announced. The ESN will enforce the seat at home to the last. It is going to be a ghost town. So if you are still planning to go, there is still time for you to retrace your step. Don't make any movement tomorrow, 9th of August, just as it was announced. There will be a seat at home, and the ESN will enforce it. If you think ESN are not working, I'm going to share with you a video of their action just a few days ago. About 2 days ago, the action where they went operation, where they drove the Fulani herdsmen. Watch the video.
Security network live and direct. You are those in border Benue, 7 August 2021. The enemies are here. As you can see, we are here. Life and direct. Life and direct. Eastern Security Network, 7th August We are pushing our enemy.
If maybe you think that ESN are not functioning because our supreme leader NNAMDI Kanu is in captivity. Holding our supreme leader NNAMDI Kanu did not stop anything in Biafra land. It doesn't stop IPOB from moving on. It doesn't stop any movement. It doesn't stop the struggle for Biafra. It made the struggle for Biafra stronger. And wherever NNAMDI Kanu is, he is praying for you and I. He is working much more than he has been doing to make sure that Biafra comes. And Biafra must come. Observe the seat at home. It is going to be a ghost house. Do not endanger your life. Observing a seat at home for 1 day in a week is not too much for our supreme leader, NNAMDI Kanu. He has given a lot. He has given his career. He has given his kingship. He has given his father. He has given his mother. He has given his comfort for you and I. Observing 1 single day for him is not too much. Wherever you are, if you are abroad, call your people and tell them to observe that seat at home. Let them know the danger they have. For those of us who are in Nigeria, enforce it by yourself. As the ESN are enforcing it, do not endanger your life. We must observe the seat at home. May Chukwu Biama protect our supreme leader NNAMDI Kanu. May Chukwu Biama set our supreme leader NNAMDI Kanu free. May Chukwu Biama strengthen him wherever he is. And very soon, NNAMDI Kanu will join us and we will celebrate in that land of Biafra where we are hoping to go to. The land of beauty. There we shall be. Thank you so much for joining and remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.